Following the strike embarked upon by the National Association of Resident Doctors of Nigeria (NAD) on August 2nd, public health service delivery has been scaled down as a result. Efforts by the federal government through a meeting with the doctors on August 20 to end the strike was unsuccessful as doctors refused to sign the memorandum of understanding developed during the meeting. The federal government, in another attempt to force the hands of the doctors, approached the National Industrial Court. The court, in its ruling on Monday, August 23rd, directed the doctors to return to work, but the doctors refused, saying their demands must be met. The National Association of Resident Doctors of Nigeria consists mainly of the house officers and resident doctors. They are more in public hospitals, unlike senior doctors doing mostly consultancy. Doctors' demands include the following: increase in hazard allowance, payment of doctors who have been owed by the state and federal governments, payment of the national minimum wage, consequential adjustment to some of the doctors by government, domestication of the Medical Resident Training Act of 2017 by state governments, recruitment of more doctors by government to reduce workload in hospitals, payment of COVID-19 inducement allowance to all doctors working in federal and state health facilities. The doctors had earlier embarked on a similar strike in April over the same demand. They suspended the strike following the government promise to meet their demands. Meanwhile, the ISRA visited the National Hospital Abuja on Wednesday. Doctors were yet to resume their duty post. But the hospital management, through its staff management, said the facility had remained open since the strike began. She urged the government to meet the doctors' demand to enable them to resume their duty post quickly.
Since the strike, the hospital has been coping because the hospital management has put some strategy in place of coping with the strike. As you know, strike is not something that is not common. It's a common phenomenon in the country. So as for the health sector also, when they went on strike, the hospital has already put in place strategies of coping with the strike. Currently, we have about 100 doctors on ground, consisting of consultants, registrars, and also other staff in the hospital that are managing patients that come in on emergency basis. And if you go to our clinics, that's the multi-clinics in the hospital, you will notice that services are being offered to those that come in with emergencies, including the trauma emergency, to offer skeletal services to patients that come in with emergencies.
She also admitted that the strike had negatively affected services at the facility.
I will say that the hospital, after the court order, we expected that the resident doctors will return. I will not blame them for not returning because they went on strike because they had demands that could not be met by the federal government. And I pray that the federal government will be able to answer them based on those demands so that they can resume work, because the people on the receiving side are the patients. We are also, other health workers in the hospital are not also happy that the resident doctors are on strike, because they are majorly the doctors that handle our patients. They are the core or frontline medical officers that attend to our patients. So we pray that the federal government will do something about it so that they can return to their jobs immediately.
Also, there were only a few patients at Maitama General Hospital in Abuja on Wednesday. Some of the patients and their relations spoke with the ICR, saying they were satisfied with the services they got from the hospital. They, however, urged the government to settle with the doctors.
Just this morning, I came to this hospital and discovered that the doctors are on strike. Though I know about the strike, but I was thinking that it's just something that has already been relieved. But reaching here, I think the few doctors on ground, they did their duty very well by attending to my wife, and what brought us here, I think, has been resolved by the grace of God. So it's an appeal to the government, no matter what it may be, since we are all Nigerians and we are all human beings. Because right now, I've seen what is happening inside the hospital today. So many patients came and nobody could have to attend to them, and so many of them are crying going back. In this cause, somebody can just lose his or her life. So I think let the government just come to the terms by agreeing to whatsoever it may be and settle it amicably. It's a very normal, it's a simple thing which it will not cost our government anything. It will not cost our government anything for them to just call the doctors and settle with them. Simple as ABC.
The ICI also got people's opinion on the streets regarding the ongoing strike of the resident doctors.
The government of today, they are not trying. I could remember during COVID time, the agreements, every day they will promise this and that to the resident doctors here in Nigeria. They cannot fulfill anything. All they will know is just to talk. They said negotiation, negotiation. After negotiation, nothing. Absolutely nothing will happen. We pray for God to help us. Our life, our families are in the hand of God. Remember that those people you are talking about, the doctors and nurses, they are family, they are human. So there is nothing that will console or will put them back if they will not go back to the drawing board where they began all those agreements. They fulfill it. We are playing with our health sector here in Nigeria. Nobody is ready. The government is not ready. But most of the people you see, all they're interested is selfish interest. That one will benefit them. They will not do any other thing.
Myself, I am a medical student.
Okay.
Yeah, and this doctor strike it's a continuous something actually. I think the best way is for the government to just give these guys what they want. That's all, because if you go over there to the hospitals, you find out that there are no gear tools, there are no facilities. Come on, it's so bad, like it's so shameful. Because this government might come and promise this, they will fit do it. The next government will come. So I think the government has a major role to play.
The best way to end the doctor strike is for the federal government to look into their issues and know how to negotiate with them and bring this strike to an end.